What if the change in your pocket could make you rich? Two ordinary-looking coins, the Bicentennial quarter and the 1983 £1 coin, hide ultra-rare versions worth hundreds to hundreds of thousands of dollars or pounds. Don't blink, this could be the most valuable 60 seconds of your life. In 1976, the United States celebrated its 200th birthday, the Bicentennial of American independence. To commemorate this historic occasion, the U.S. Mint released special designs for three coins, the quarter, half dollar, and dollar. The Bicentennial quarter features the familiar bust of George Washington on the obverse, but the reverse is where things get exciting. It showcases a unique image of a colonial drummer boy, designed by Jack L. Ahr, with the dual date 1776 to 1976. Tens of millions of these coins were minted, over 860 million at the Denver Mint alone, with the D Mint mark. So what makes one of these coins worth more than just 25 cents? In one word, rarity, especially in error versions, high-grade conditions, or experimental formats. Rare varieties, what to look for. Among the countless Bicentennial quarters, a few extremely rare and valuable versions have surfaced. The 1976 D Bicentennial quarter struck on a silver planchet instead of the standard copper-nickel clad. These are incredibly rare because silver planchets were mainly used for proof and collector sets, not general circulation. One of these silver errors sold for over $13,000 at auction. Double die errors, where the lettering and design elements appeared doubled under magnification. These error coins can range from $500 to over $5,000 depending on the clarity and condition. High-grade coins, especially those graded MS-67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can command jaw-dropping premiums. A pristine 1976 D Bicentennial quarter in top condition sold for over $6,000, and rare examples have been estimated to reach values exceeding $10,000 to $20,000 in elite grades. But the most legendary version? A prototype or off-metal strike Bicentennial quarter believed to be minted in error or during testing, which sold for a staggering $100,000 plus at auction. Only a tiny handful exist, and they are the crown jewels of modern coin collecting. Value, real money in your pocket. Imagine this. What looks like a common 25-cent coin could secretly be worth life-changing money. Whether it's a silver strike, a high-grade mint state, or a rare error, collectors and auction houses are always on the hunt for these rare 1976 D Bicentennial quarters. Closing, call to action. So here's the big question, do you have one? It might be hiding in plain sight, among your spare change, in a childhood coin collection, or in an old wallet. Flip over your quarters, check the date, and look for that D Mint mark. It could be worth more than a weekend getaway, it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this treasure hunt, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you think you found one of these legendary coins. Because sometimes, the change in your pocket is worth a fortune. Let's take a step back to 1983. This was the very first year the United Kingdom introduced the £1 coin, replacing the £1 note that had been in use for over 150 years. It was a momentous shift in British currency, and that alone makes any 1983 £1 coin special. But there's one version of this coin that stands out above all the rest. And yes, it's extraordinarily rare. Most of the 1983 £1 coins were struck with the Mackin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, and a design of the royal arms on the reverse. Over 443 million of these standard coins were minted. So what could possibly make one of them worth hundreds or even tens of thousands of pounds? The answer lies in a mule error. A mule coin is created when mismatched dies are accidentally used during the minting process. In the case of the rare 1983 £1 coin, a small number of coins were accidentally struck using the obverse of a 2p coin, the wrong die entirely. This means that instead of the standard milled edge with the inscription Decus et Titamen, the error coin has a plain edge, completely smooth, with no inscription at all. This incredibly rare mistake is almost impossible to replicate and makes these coins one of the holy grails of modern British coin collecting. Value, what it's worth today. So how much can one of these 1983 Mule Error £1 coins be worth? Depending on the condition and provenance, they've sold at auction for £500, £2,000, even up to £20,000 or more in pristine condition. And because they're so difficult to authenticate without expert evaluation, those that are verified become even more desirable. But here's the real kicker, many people have no idea these coins exist. That means there could be one sitting unnoticed in a coin jar, in a collection inherited from a grandparent, or even tucked away in your own pocket change from years ago. Closing, call to action. So what are you waiting for? Check your old coin collections, dig into those forgotten jars and drawers, and take a closer look at any 1983 £1 coins you find. If you see one with a plain edge instead of the usual inscribed one, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable coin stories that could change your life. Who knows? The next rare coin could be yours.